we've talked on the YouTube channel about LA Noire and the possibility of a continuation of this franchise moving forward. Whether or not that's something that's going to happen or not is, yet to be seen, guys. Obviously, Rockstar hasn't told us even what their next title that they're working on right now is. The speculation, of course, is rampant that it is GTA 6. But with that, guys, I want to talk about LA Noire 2. There's been a lot of rumblings and talk that they would start moving forward with another LA Noire game. And I want to talk about everything that we want out of this game and everything pretty much, included in that package. And with that, when I say we, I'm mainly talking about myself here, but I know some of you are probably going to agree with some of the opinions, and some of them you might not. I'd love to hear your things that you want to see in LA Noire 2 in the comment section down below. So let's get into it. So guys, the first thing with LA Noire, this kind of reminds me, this kind of feels like one of those franchises that could very well be like GTA, where each game in it is completely different from the first game. They're each kind of different, new characters, new environments, even though, of course, it'll be, mainly LA. But what I'm getting at is that you kind of have some differences, right? Maybe a little bit of some differences in time periods and things of that nature. But it could be very well just completely different. Or they could just continue right where LA Noire, the first one, left off. And so for me, I want to be surprised here. Whether they continue the first game story or they go a totally different direction, I would be cool with either one of those. This is one of those franchises that I enjoyed. I didn't think I was going to, and I enjoyed it. And I kind of would be down to going, along on the journey here. One thing that I really liked about LA Noire, guys, was just how it was just kind of a chill game to play. You would sit down, you would have to think at times, but a lot of times it was just kind of just almost like mindless playing. You're just kind of, driving around, doing different things, really. And there were times that you had to obviously think, and there was, different puzzles and things of that nature, which made it really interesting. But to me, more than anything, it was just a really chill game. And I kind of want that once again in LA Noire 2. I'd like to have just kind of a chill setting and kind of have it where it's, just a fun game to kind of go through, and you're experiencing these things and, having all those different decisions that you can make and all those different questions as you're interrogating people. All of that kind of made up LA Noire, as to what it is at this point. And so I think that that's another part of it that I really would like to see is kind of the same type, even though I wouldn't mind having some differences, some changes to it. Overall, I would love to see kind of more of the same in LA Noire 2. And that leads me to the next thing, guys, as far as the, as far as this, open world, I'd like to see it even more so of an open world, right? It kind of felt like at times that you could go into different shops and things of that nature, but it kind of felt more like, they wanted you, that being Rockstar, it wasn't so much exploration as it was, kind of the narrative. You were always trying to kind of continue following that narrative. And so for me, at least, I would really like to see LA Noire 2 have more of an open world feel where you can really explore and dive into this world. That's kind of more what I would like to see. And you're able to do that in the first one, but just on kind of a smaller scale. I'd like to have a really big scale here with LA Noire 2. Kind of really go all in or all out for it, I guess you could say. And just a ton of exploration, extra side missions and things of that nature to keep you coming back to the game after, you finish the campaign. That leads me to the next thing, which is multiplayer and some co-op modes. Having modes, guys, that you can go into with your friends, playing multiplayer modes with multiple other people, whether it's by yourself or with your friends or just other people on the internet. I think it's a game that could really do well with an online mode. Think of it this way. I mean, you got GTA Online, you've got Red Dead Online. Why not have LA Noire Online or, LA Online or something like that? I think that would be really cool as well, especially in those time periods that they're dealing with in that game. That might be something to really think about for Rockstar, and maybe they already are. And I mean, who knows if, if GTA 6 is the next game coming in, guys, probably after that, you're most likely going to potentially get like a Max Payne 4, maybe an LA Noire 2 would be coming up next. I know Bully 2 recently was in the making, but then got, canceled. So who knows, LA Noire 2, if this is a game that's going to come out, it might be closer than we all might actually think. And that leads me, guys, into the next thing here is, having those new environments, new, enemies, new characters overall, whether they continue the story right from where LA Noire, the first one, left off, or they totally go into a new time period and all those different things. I'd like to see some new locations. I'd like to see some, new environments, as well as, even some new characters that you're introduced to and such. I think that really helps, kind of keep it fresh, that being like the game itself, keeping the game fresh, but also like making things different, even though it's still got the same core mechanics and things of that nature of the first game. You're kind of continuing, but you're changing things along the way, and but you still keep the DNA of what LA Noire is as a whole. So that's pretty much all the things that I want, guys, out of LA Noire 2. And I would love to hear from you guys. What is it that you guys want to see? And what do you guys want to get out of LA Noire 2 should this game ever come out? Let me know in the comment section below. And for more LA Noire 2 content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.